and there's a lot of you guys out there, probably in about kalahating million siguro. There's really a lot of people interested in getting into this business called professional, virtual profession, online job, whatever you want to call it. That's our topic for tonight. I've been teaching this topic for many years already, and tonight is about to address the updates, the brand new things you should be considering when you're thinking about, or you're curious about the thing called virtual careers or online jobs. Okay, especially if you're looking for a high paying virtual career, right? So we're not talking about uh, encoding, okay, or transcription, or stuff like that, or teaching English to Koreans. We're not gonna be going there because that is not a high-paying job, high-paying online job, okay. And so for those of you who are very new to this one, we're only talking about specific jobs that actually give you the edge when it comes to your life. No, you want to be able to do what you want to do when you want to do with the people you want to do it with. That's actually a definition of success or arrival. Hi Kay. Hi Kay. Hello everyone. If you are listening to this, please make sure you type something so I will reply back. Okay, so I can do a shout out to you when you're in this group, because if you say something in the chat room or in the comment line, I can greet you. Okay, so I know you're actually here and listening. Now, if you've been a follower of me, of Jomar Hilario for a long time, maybe two months, and please note that there's still gonna be stuff in this show which you're going to be able to use. So this is not just for those who are beginning, okay? Especially if you're earning, but you're not earning your predicted high income thing, right? You want to be able to apply the stuff here. This stuff is about psychology. It's about approach. It's about the way you should be approaching this career that you're considering. Okay, hi Mon, thank you for joining us tonight, and please share this to those people who you love. And nahihiya kayo, you don't know how you can tell them about virtual careers because you're kind of shy, you don't know what to say and stuff like that. So this is the right place to do it. Okay. Now tonight we're gonna have, oh boy, let me just shortly give you an introduction. Why? Hi G, go home away. So I'm the author of the book Virtual Careers, and I've been doing events, many events about virtual careers for many years. And one of the events I've done is, let me just show you a picture of that. It's called a Date with Freedom event. I just want to show you this picture of the event details. Just yeah. So this is one of the big events I did last year. Yeah, this last year. So I have Dr. Sixto Carlos, who is a client for virtual, one of the rare Filipino virtual assistant clients, and Annalyn Roque here is a virtual assistant agency owner. Okay, so these are my speakers. Si Brother Bo Sanchez is also one of my speakers, and best-selling author, all-around good guy. Yeah, he's been my supporter for a very long time. In fact, for those of you who are probably first-timers here, you may not know it. People may not have told you. I was referred to as the Brother Bo's secret weapon when it comes to online marketing. Okay, I did not say that. Somebody else said that. He is one of the preachers and doctors, actually. One of the doctors who support Brother Bo Sanchez said that, because he's been observing what I've been doing with Brother Bo for about 9 years already. Okay, so what the other guests in this event, Date with Freedom, is Rowan, who is a data scientist, Jay, who's running an online travel agency, Lisa de la Cruz, who is also working online. By the way, all of these people learned about online marketing, learned about online jobs from me. If you go to the bottom of the slide, here is Melvin, who's working in China, also working online. Rowan, who was a DJ, I think, in a boat, now working online. Pinky also working online today. Yuhan also working online today with her husband in Cavite. And Rachel also working online today. So wow, and she's from Bicol. Now this is an event that I've done last year, and just to give you a perspective what I've been doing, I've I've never done a live event this year, not yet so far. Okay, so just the point of introducing myself to you guys. So this is my major event last year, and yeah, so give you a perspective and also give you an orientation of who are the people who have been hanging around with me for the last year, because this year I have no live events. Next year I will have a live event. So that's my introduction to myself. Hope you enjoy that brand new look. And if you find some of the people I showed you in this poster familiar, that's because a lot of them are already very successful this year in the world of virtual careers or online careers. So you are in the right place. Pakitype nga, I am in the right place. Type it in the chat room, I'm in the right place, because you gotta be in a place. Hi, Joje! Usap tayo ulit. Well, I'll talk to Joje the other day for about several hours. 1 hour, but napuputol yung internet connection ko, so naputol yung usapan namin. So Jojeline is here. Thank you very much for joining us. Hi, Olive! Hi, G! Hi, Kezia! Hi, Norwin! Long time no see. Okay. So you're in the right place, because this is a place where we create success stories out of your lives. Even though this brand new thing called virtual career seems to be very new, seems to be very promising, and it seems to be very difficult to get into, you are in the place where we create the success stories, because we address many things regarding virtual careers. Not just, okay, this is the job, I'll refer you to my friends, I'll refer you to my client who wants to hire many people today, pero next month wala na siyang gustong i-hire. That's not how we approach virtual careers. We approach it using the right psychology, the right thinking, the right mindset, and the right approaches to selling your skills to clients online. Okay, so here you get 3 points of view, and those points of view are, nagbago yung slide. Pati nagbago yung slide. Fine, sandali ah. If I can drag that in. Okay. And those points of view, I need to change this. And those points of view are what you can get from listening to me tonight. So usually if somebody gets out and teaches you about virtual careers or online jobs, they come from a point of view of, I am a virtual assistant, therefore I can teach you how to become a virtual assistant. Same psychology as, I'm a doctor, therefore I can teach you how to become a doctor. Probably not entirely true. Remember, not all doctors are good teachers. Yes, not all doctors are good teachers. I'm an engineer, therefore I can teach you how to become an engineer. Not really. Not all engineers that are really good at teaching what they do. I have made a hobby and a career out of teaching this thing called online marketing. I started teaching online marketing a long time ago in what was that name? In Cubao and the Mall of Asia. And that's because Brother Bo Sanchez said, hey, Jomar, ikaw, turuan mo na kami mag-online marketing. You've been helping me for so long. And for 2 years, I'm actually helping you for 2 years at that point. In the sidelines, nobody knowing who I am. I'm doing all the online promotion for Brother Bo Sanchez. Because he asked me to. Ganun lang kadali. He asked me to help him out. Ganun. And I said, siyempre, sure, I'll help you out. And that became the start of this very, very long relationship with Brother Bo in doing his online stuff for him. Like, helping him understand ano ba yung mga nakakalimutan yung bagay about online marketing. Because online marketing is a big industry. And it really helps if you have somebody, type nyo nga, if you have somebody reminding you of the stuff you're supposed to know, but you just forgot. Daming ganun sa online marketing, okay? And that's one of my roles in the organization of Brother Bo Sanchez, Kerigma Family. Back then, there was no feast, okay? Back then, there was no Kerigma conference, okay? Just a small trivia. The naming of some of Brother Bo's books, I was involved in that, and also the naming of Kerigma Conference I was also involved with that, and as well as the promotion of most of the Kerygma conferences that you've seen. In fact, I'm also very much involved in the spreading of the Kerygma feast. If you go, anybody here attend the Kerygma feast, it's a massive meet up every Sunday. May misa, tas may mga talks. And I know a lot of people, when they come into the Kerygma feast, they say, wow, galing-galing talaga ni Brother Bo because ang daming nagfa-follow sa kanya. Di ba? Di ba ganun ang ating impression? Pakisabi nga, tama ba ang impression ko na you admire the person who is on the stage, right? But that person is on the stage, it has to be supported by a team. Pakisabi nga, I need a team. Okay? Type nyo, I need a team. And the team usually doesn't get any credit for whatever the success of the person is on stage, unless the person on stage says, I acknowledge these people. I acknowledge these people. Okay? So for about 8 years, Brother Bo has been acknowledging me on stage, no? For helping him out in the online of the books, of the Kerygma conference, of Kerygma family, of the feast, and all that stuff. Okay? So I don't have that credit to my name, no? But I do have that when you talk to Brother Bo, you ask him, ano bang ginawa ni Jomar for you? Ganyan. And you'll know, no? You'll know, ganun pala, ganun. Hi, Carlo! Hi, Marjorie! Oh, hey, you are in the right place. So those are the things I've done for Brother Bo for many years already. So let me go back to these points of view because I'm not a virtual assistant only. The 3 points of view you're gonna get from tonight is the point of view of a virtual assistant, the actual person who's working, or VP as I call it, okay? And the point of view of a client, meaning the person who hires the virtual assistant, and the point of view of an agency, the person who hires the VA to work with the client, yung gitna. Because I can bring all these 3 perspectives to your mind whenever you're considering virtual work. You know why? I will tell you why. If all you know is the point of view of the VA, yung parang profit, income, yes, nakakabaliw talaga. When you look at, hey, look at me, I'm earning ganyan, $100,000 pesos a month as a VA, ganyan. That's the point of view of the VA. And you approach it by looking at money, no? You start approaching it, dito sa malakas kumita, tutulungan ako nitong tao na to, malakas siyang kumita, ganyan, di ba? Now, if that's all your approach is, you're really gonna miserably fail in your approach because clients, hindi ka lang niya binabayaran because of your skills. And increasingly, kahit naman hindi online, clients really love to look at your attitude. Pakitype nga attitude. So, client perspective is pure, ang daming attitude dyan. So, if you don't see the value of addressing your attitude towards many things, then it won't work. Okay? If the person teaching you this stuff, let's say you read a book on this and doesn't address your attitude, then it doesn't work. Okay? Now, especially if you read an American book on, may mga luma na American books on VAs, it doesn't include perspectives of clients na matataray. Walang ganoon. Clients na mabait. Inaasyon nila clients na mabait. Meron mang perspective there's this Facebook and blog, ang pangalan niya Clients from Hell. Yun naman, ang pangalan ng Facebook na yon, Clients from Hell. But the perspective is totally anti-client. Parang, your clients are all idiots. Ganun ang dating. Which is wrong. Which is super wrong approach. Pakitype nga, what is the wrong approach? Thinking that your client is an idiot. So, whenever you deal with a client, you're expecting that client to be stupid. So, you feel bad when you work with a client. Really totally wrong. And the third thing there, the agency point of view is, we expect to be dealing directly to VA clients. But many times, you won't be directly dealing with the VA client. You're dealing with an intermediary, which another VA, medyo puti, medyo Filipino, who's going to translate what the client is saying into you, to say to you. And that's a different approach altogether. You need to be able to communicate directly with this agency person who's hiring you to do the work. And you have to be effective in communicating with them. Pakitype nga, effective communication is the cornerstone of being a good VA or virtual professional. Because if you don't nail this thing, Think about it. You have no bandy clock. You have no commute. You have no uniform. You have no go to the office when it's flooding. Well, you have none of that. Therefore, the only thing you really should focus on is being really great at understanding and fixing misunderstandings. You get me? So, grabe, if you're starting to be a VA pala, I gotta be clear. Pakitype nga, I gotta be clear. I gotta study how is it to be clear. Right? If you don't study how is it to be clear, how are you going to be clear? For example, how many of you have taken some training on email etiquette? Email etiquette. Alam ko na yan, Jomar. If you use all caps, you're shouting. Di ba? Paano ito? Your client is using all caps in all of his emails. Sabihin, hindi marunong mag-etiquette si client. How are you gonna fix it? Are you just gonna adjust? Oh, okay, this client always uses all caps. Or are you gonna nicely coach the client and say, hey client, are you shouting because in email etiquette, all caps means shouting. I do hope you're not shouting. Can you say that in a way na the client will appreciate, will not be insulted and stuff like that? Stuff na so simple, no? Yan. You need to be clear and to be nice at the same time. Pakitype nga, you gotta be nice. You gotta learn how to be nice online because the online persona is so big deal. Especially the email persona. It's not public. You deal with people. It's very easy to be angry. And say, ano ba naman to client na to? Sabi ng next week ko i-submit, hinihingi na today. Mga ganyang klase, di ba? So you're angry, right? So you're angry. I need to see your report today, this afternoon. When can you submit? But you just sent an email telling the client, you're gonna do it next week. So are you going to be angry? If not, sabi nyo, syempre hindi, di ba? So, what exactly will you actually say? What exactly are you gonna say? So, Jomar, you mean to say, I can't get into virtual careers if I don't like arguing with people? It's not about arguing, it's about learning to be clear. Because remember, there is no more face-to-face sa virtual careers. So you gotta be very clear with wordings or gagamit ka ng graphics with an arrow. This is what I usually do, no? If I don't understand the thing, I'll screenshot it and I'll put an arrow. Do you mean this? Alagyan kong ganon. Pag-aaralan ko. I use an app like Monosnap. Ganyan. So, Josepherine JM, thank you very much for joining. This is about getting into a virtual career or online job. So this is the title of the event, How to Start Your High-Paying Virtual Career, enabling you to approach things from 3 points of view. Your point of view, okay? The agency point of view and the client point of view. The agency and the client, these are the two people who will be paying you. Okay? So let's move on. You also need to be updated in the devices that you need to use. And increasingly, that device is no longer a 386, 486 Pentium, i7, all that stuff that you think you need, no? And here's the funny thing. My point of view lang na it's funny. So you say, oh, I don't have money for this, let's say for this course. I don't have money for this course. So, ano ba to? I'm gonna learn about online careers. May course pa, pabayaran ko pa, parang school, di ba? Ganyan. Tapos mamaya, after a few minutes, biglang, uy, may bagong phone. Ano specs? Ganyan. O kaya, huy, bagal na ng computer ko. Kano pa-upgrade ito? Nakikita niyo yung mind, the way the mind works now. Here, let me just help you out in that approach. When you're gonna use a computer, if your computer can access the internet, you don't need to upgrade the computer. Okay? If your internet is slow, you need to upgrade your internet. Yes, pakisabi nga, upgrade your internet instead of your computer. And if you really are, like in the case of Ads, that's her name, Adeline. And she does not have access to a laptop, no laptop. But she has access to determination. Pakitype nga, I have access to determination. So, ang ginamit niya, gumamit siya ng cellphone. And that's true enough. That's increasingly available today that you can actually become a virtual professional Okay? Just make sure you have cell phone. And the skill that you're gonna use for this would be something like Instagram, which I will be teaching next year. Instagram. If you have access to determination, you can learn Instagram using your cell phone. I'll teach you Instagram stories marketing, not Instagram marketing. Instagram stories marketing for 30 days, totally 30 days. And you need just this thing. Just a cell phone. Hey, Jomar, your phone is high. And I actually encourage you guys to buy Xiaomi phones, which are like 6,000 pesos or less. Yeah, around minimum 6,000 pesos. Alexa, no! So, I have a baby here. So, no! Okay. You don't have to upgrade your phones. You don't upgrade your phones. You don't have to upgrade your laptop. Bottom line, you do need to upgrade your mindset and your skills. Two things. Pakitype nga, I need to upgrade my mindset and my skills. That's where you should invest. Especially now in Christmas season, pinalipas ko na yung Black Saturday na yan, saka Black Friday, saka 11/11. And coming up, you have 12/12, right? And what are those things doing to you? The sales. Pakisabi nga, the sales are teaching you to buy things. Pakitype nga things. And things can only serve you for a limited time. Sandali ah. Okay. On script siya, no? On script. Hi, May. Hi, May. Hi, Logan. I am so fucking wicked. Oh, hindi tao ata to. Okay. Hello, Sofa King. Okay, where are we? Okay. Yeah. Because upgrading your mindset and skills is far more important to your increased income and increased time freedom rather than buying all those things in 11/11, 12/12, and Black Friday. Or, what is that? Black something, Black Monday, whatever, Thanksgiving sales. It's very important to pakitype nga, prioritize myself instead of the things you get. You see, they sell the stuff, this is cologne perfume. They sell the stuff for like 3,000% increase of profit. And, wow, ang bango-bango. Bakit yung imitation smells the same? Actually, you're being deceived by the price, the branding. It's actually the same. Okay? It's actually the same. You're just being deceived. And all that commercialism, alam nyo naman eh, it's a waste of your effort. It's a waste of your focus. Really. Effort, focus, wasted. Because you're not investing in yourself more than rather the things. Completely, the world is saying you, look at this thing, it will help you become happy for 3 seconds, this thing. Have you seen kids given brand new toys on Christmas? Did you time how long it took for them to get tired of the toys? Kahit birthday. Give a kid one toy, wala siyang choice, and then time mo, how long does that kid play with the toy? Today, tomorrow, wala. 3 minutes, gone. Ganun din ang things in our life. So that's why I personally create courses, because courses change people's minds, change people's futures, change people's relationships for the better, and change people's income earning potential to go high. So that's why I make courses, because nakakabago siya. Nakaka-transform. Okay? So let's move on. So now you've seen that you need to upgrade yourself rather than your things. You also need to find out what are the fails and wins when it comes to setting up a home office or selecting a workspace. Maybe you're gonna work for in Starbucks. You're gonna work for a work sharing environment na may bayad. Tapos you take advantage of the stuff I'm giving you. I'm gonna give away some freebie stuff here. Hahanapin ko. There it is. I'm gonna give away some. No kidding. Yeah, I'm gonna give away some a free 1-day trial to Spaces. It's a work. You can work there for a whole day. So libre to. I'm gonna give away these 3 mamaya. at the end of the show. Just make sure you comment, okay? And what are these things? These are places where you can actually work. Workspaces, shared workspaces, because increasingly people are finding it more professional or maybe more efficient if they use these kinds of workspaces. It's the wave of the future actually. Instead of just working from home, gets no, and sometimes it's not workspace, it's Starbucks. And how do you do that? How do you win in that? And how do you fail in that? And I've had my own share of fails sa totoo lang. And I'm gonna give you a hint no, how it works. I won't tell you the whole thing because it's more fun to give you a hint. What would be a good, what would be a good uh, situation? What would be a good setup for you to for your workspace? So I'm gonna give you a hint. I'm gonna show you the hint. This is a hint. Jomar, what is that? So I'll show you the answer some other day, not today, but this is just a hint. Okay. Whatever I showed you already saw the hint. Let me move on. Okay. Oh, here we are going back to psychology. I've discussed the wag mo na yan. Let me just go through my slides para ano na ako. So let's say you go to this course or you read this book, if you can ever find an updated 2019 version or 2018 on how to start an online career. After you've gone through a course or a book or of some YouTube videos, oh, here's the hint. This gives you an idea of workplace win. What is that? What is that? Okay, bahala kayo. It actually means, it's not just a physical thing, it means something. I don't mean get one of these. No, I mean, what is the psychology behind this? Yun ang ibig ko sabihin. I'll answer that in a future show. Okay, thank you, May. So, let's go to the mindset. Let's go back to mindset. It's much more important to approach the mindset, especially if you're like, you've already begun, you have an online job, and you want to go to the next level. Or you're just beginning and you don't know how to approach this properly. So I'll teach you how to approach this. There are two situations when you're beginning. And everybody, can you please answer who you are? Hi, Rizel. Okay. And the first one is you're already skilled online. That's the first thing. So if you're already skilled in online stuff, so ang hindi counted, Microsoft Office, hindi yan online. Those things exist before the internet. So ang mga online stuff, Canva, okay, LinkedIn marketing, okay, Airtable, Notion. What are you saying? YouTube marketing, Instagram stories, those stuff. If you're really good at that already, no, you're doing it every day. Jomar, is Facebook included? Not really. If all you do is upload pictures and put captions, you are not really skilled when it comes to online. Putting pictures of your family and putting captions is not a skill. Okay, it's like basic. Marunong ako mag-type, parang ganon. So if you're already skilled online, please type in the stuff you already know in the chat room. That's the first thing. Now, if you already are skilled, then all you need to do is follow through the course that you're taking, the book that you're reading, the video that you're watching, and usually you'll get a job, your first job in 3 months. The record of one of my courses, seminars, no, I held seminars many years about this virtual careers, and the record was 1 week. After my seminar, one of my students who happens to be one of my friends said, I don't believe you. Alam mo yung pagkaibigan mo, ayaw maniwala sa'yo. I don't believe you. So, nag-attend siya ng seminar, bayad siya, di ba? Bayad siya. And then after 1 week, she got hired. Grabe. Because precisely, she was already skilled online. She didn't believe in the online job thing because she's my friend. You know how friends are, no? Hindi naman your friends believe sa'yo, it's the opposite. But she was able to get a job within 1 week. Another record was in Date with Freedom, one of my events. This Date with Freedom 2015. One of the attendees approached the speakers, and within 30 days, that attendee of the Date with Freedom event, my seminar, got hired by one of the speakers who actually runs an agency. So 30 days, kasya pala, 30 days. Kayang-kaya palang mag-work na gano'n, within 30 days. So where were we? Okay. So usually you take the 3 months to follow whatever courses that you're following, and then as long as you do the steps every day. Pakisabi nga, especially in psychology, this is very important. You don't need perfect, you need daily done. A tiny part of the work, you need it done every day. That's it. You don't need to perfect anything. So if the course that you're following, okay, or if, for example, you attended one of my Date with Freedom events in the past, no, uh, is telling you, okay, you need to create. This is the past. Don't follow this, okay? You need to create 10 PowerPoints. Okay, that's in my book, Virtual Careers. So if you did that, if you make a week, one PowerPoint a week, and then okay ka, you're doing something. No, you're creating 3 slides a day, 3 slides, 4 slides a day. Yon. If you're doing lazy Netflix, lazy iFlix, do something on Sunday. That's not gonna work. I'm telling you. To start your high-paying virtual career, you need to be committed to daily done versus perfection. Okay? Ang definition kasi ng progress is daily done. Ang perfection, that's giving up. Okay? Because what does perfection give you? Netflix. Tapos, ay may movie. So wala ka nagagawa. Diba? So it's very important. Now, the second condition is when you're already offline skilled only. Meaning, you're good at Excel, you're good at PowerPoint, you're good at Word, you're a writer, okay? Or for example, you're like me, no? C programmer, okay? That's a Microsoft C, sorry, hindi pala Microsoft. Marunong sa Microsoft. C programmer. I'm skilled with programming computers without the internet. So, I need to upskill. Hindi pwede ang C programmer sa internet. Kailangan mag-aral ako ng Python, C++, whatever, Ruby on Rails. And if your offline skills and you know, Jomar, pwede naman yung ano, 'di ba, yung Excel gagawin ko sa Microsoft sa Google Sheets. Actually no, not really. It's not technically a skill that is online. You need to address this by devoting a good amount of your time to upskill. Pakitype nga upskill to an online skill. An example, a direct example of that would be, okay, fine, you're an accountant, right? And you need to study the accounting packages like FreshBooks. Hindi Excel. FreshBooks with Excel, that works. Yeah? Because if you're an accountant, you're very good at, BIR online systems. Clients are not in the Philippines. They're not going to use that. They will use FreshBooks. So you study FreshBooks for a few months so that when the clients are asking you for stuff, you can I know how to use FreshBooks. Another example of that is you're really good at Excel, but you're not an accountant. Then it's now time to study Airtable, because that is like spreadsheet plus database built all in one. Okay, so let's say you really love RRM. You really love to shoot video of your kids. Galing mo sa video. Video. Learn the technicality of uploading that to IGTV and putting some captions and putting some animation and transitions using apps like KineMaster, for example, because you gotta upskill yourself. Like in my course, vertical videos masterclass, I got a course on video mastery. It's all about vertical videos, and I teach a lot of apps on how to use the phone, to edit the videos, to produce the videos, for use for IGTV, Facebook ads, and Instagram ads. That's because you said you just like shooting videos, so you have a tendency towards video. Okay, so let me review. If you are already online skilled, all you gotta do is follow the course that you're taking, the book you're reading, the video you're watching in YouTube, and then if you do daily devotion to daily tiny tasks, you'll get your job in 90 days, 3 months. If you're offline skilled only, you can't really say you're unskilled because you have on offline skills, meaning to say you have certain skills, you're really good at people. For example, people love you, people listen to you. Then you need to study something like, Trello and Asana, daily how to manage other people kind of apps. Okay, the old version is Microsoft Project, but you can do Trello and Asana at the same time. Okay, so Make sure you're devoted to give time to upskilling. And let's go finally to the mindset that's very important to this. And it's the approach to getting an online job. So when you get a how to start course, like I'm going to do next year, now treat your how to start course as your freshman year. Pakisabi nga, freshman. Because freshman is the planting season, right? And in the planting season, there's soil, and then if you're successful, there's some seeds that will start to grow. Yeah. And the question here now is, are you going to harvest at this point? Because I see it very often. Jomar, this course, blah blah blah. I need to ROI agad. Return on investment agad. Let's say the course was 10,000 pesos, and it's been 1 week, and the person needs to ROI agad. The problem is, if you ROI during planting season, it's not going to work because you're planting, and who's the soil? You are the soil. You're planting new things in your mind, planting new skills for your fingers, planting new beliefs in your heart. You really cannot harvest. If you start harvesting at this point, mamamatay si plants mo. Di ba? Namamatay yung pinaplant mo. So don't think when you're starting, and especially if you're not skilled online, sabi mo, ang alam mo lang offline skills. You're good with children. You're good at English. You're good at math. You're good at advising people on how to become happy. Very important yung mga skills na yan. You need to upskill para matadagdagan mo yung offer mo sa clients. Now, if after you've gone through whatever course it is, you must treat your sophomore year, di ba, may freshman ka, di ba? Yung sophomore year mo, that's your time to learn new online skills training. Okay? That's your sophomore year. Now, the sophomore can go to junior, can go to senior, depends on how many skills you want to learn. I'm using this analogy because usually a lot of people take many of my courses. Sometimes sabay-sabay. Because this helps that, that helps that. A Thrive Themes course will help you in your WordPress. Yung Thrive Themes mo, love na love ng clients yan. So, hinire ka nila for Thrive Themes, tapos i-hire ka nila for video because they already love you. And they find out that you're taking my video course pala, or my Instagram course pala, so you get hired for two different things. And if you're smart, you should be negotiating two different rates, or an increased rate because you're doing two things. Most clients want to hire you to do everything, and that's crazy because that's how clients think. You do everything for me. Social media, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, everything. I pay you one single amount. You do everything for me. And that's why there's a learning process for you to understand how to negotiate with clients, because most clients will say that. Most clients are crazy that way. They're gonna try to get as much as they can from you. What you need to do is to swabe ka lang, sabi mo, this is my rate for this is my rate for this. If you want to make me to do both, this is my rate. Gets? Nagets nyo? This is my rate for Instagram, this is my rate for video. If you want me to do both, this is my rate. Game? Ganyan ang approach. So, here's the question as we wind down. When is harvest time? If you're a freshman, is that harvest time? No. If you're a sophomore, yes, definitely. Depending on the kind of skill you pick on the sophomore year, you can harvest after sophomore year. So, for example, you take data science. Sure, you will get hired agad. Okay, I think konti ang data scientist sa mundo. So, that's your sophomore year. You learn everything in your first course in how to start, and then you go sophomore year. It's not literally a year. It's the course duration. Then you can learn data science and you're done. Facebook ads, also one big thing. Today, people are starting to waking up regarding Facebook ads. Then if you say, okay, I can do Facebook ads for you, you really studied it, like 3 months you studied it, yes, you can get hired in your sophomore year. Some of you, probably the great majority, will be hired after junior year, after senior year. That's fine. It doesn't mean it's 4 years. Pakitype nga, it doesn't mean it's 4 years. It actually means 4 courses. 4 different courses to help adjust your mindset, your beliefs, and your skills. Very important stuff. Okay? So that's, wait, let me just look for my slides. Okay. So tonight, I'm gonna announce my brand new course for next year. Actually, it's a seminar. It's a seminar series for next year. So please get ready. I will be telling you the details of this course, but not all tonight. Just a few. Okay lang? This is gonna announce it for you guys. Okay. Let me just check out my slides. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So at this point, thank you very much. Please ask questions right now if you have any questions of whatsoever. So, okay. Thank you very much, May. It really doesn't mean 4 years. It just means 4 courses, or 3 courses, or 2 courses. And if your course is 30 days, then it actually means 30 days. Okay? It doesn't mean ganon. Okay? Harvest time could be after 2 courses, or 3 courses, or 4 courses. Depends on the course you take and how determined you are to get it. Which leads me to the point of one of the important things regarding this new event I'm doing next year. Okay, this around March, we're gonna have a seminar workshop on how to start your high-paying virtual careers next year. And one of the things we have there is nasa na yan? Yeah, here's a question that people don't think is important, but it's actually very important. Why should you pursue a virtual job? Why? And a lot of people say, sige, sagutin nyo. Why would you pursue a virtual job? Okay, maybe nabasa lang ako dito mga clients from hell. It's really funny. Okay. You know what's really funny about clients from hell? The people who wrote it don't get it. Kaya there are clients from hell because the VAs are so bad at communicating. That's why you have clients from hell. Okay. So anyway, why should you pursue a virtual career job? The reason why I bring this up is because in my world of teaching this stuff, okay, you need an emotional why. And if you've been pursuing many gurus in the past, they tell you need emotional whys to be able to succeed in such a big thing like a virtual job. Why? A virtual job can eliminate all the wasted time in your life when it comes to jobs and just give you like a 10 times more income. It's been done. It's not just possible. It's happening already. Okay? You can read newspaper articles about it in the Philippines. Especially the Philippines is the biggest, most favorite nation for virtual assistants. It's a life changer. So if you're gonna do something that's a life changer, you need a deeper emotional why. At ang problema, most people don't have access to that. That's why in my course next year, we're gonna be accessing 1,000 emotional whys of virtual assistants in Taglish and in English. And in that course, I will let you pick what resonates with you. I'm actually gonna give you a lot of about 1 month to locate your 1,000 emotional whys. Isang buwan ko kayo bibigyan ng listahan so that you don't have to invent what could be a good reason for me, because sometimes an emotional why to be with my children doesn't hit your heart. If it doesn't hit your heart, it just hits your brain, it's not going to be enough for you to pursue. Remember, the term is pursuing the online career. You need a deeper emotional why. And most gurus will tell you need an emotional why, blah, blah, blah. Here's a form. Here's a simple one. I got about 20 pages of emotional whys already printed out. I'm gonna give you the 20 pages, and all you have to do is tick, 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 whatever you want. Copy what resonates with you and use that as your personal why. They are in Taglish and in English versions. And I'm the only person who has that, because I'm the only person around who's been teaching virtual careers for more than 10 years. Okay, so I've already accessed all these personal whys. I've done surveys in my seminars. So many times. Okay, that's why I have this list of emotional whys. So whatever these other people thought about is now available to you, and some of them are the actual thoughts of the success stories that you are so envious of. Di ba, sa social media, ang galing mang-ingit ng tao. Tayo naman, ang galing natin mainggit. So, just take advantage of that. I didn't put the name of the person who had that emotional why, but a lot of the leaders that you see out there, that you follow, ako nag-train sa kanila. And you now have access to their emotional whys as well. Please note, this is such a big deal to me because parang sinasabi mo yung if you're given an opportunity to interview, to get deep into the mind of your success idol, would you just ask him what is his dinner? What is his favorite brand of shirt? What is his cell phone? Or will you ask him, what was your mind thinking when you did this? Diba? So, accessing the brain of the successful people, super golden. So that's why we buy books, right? That's why we buy books. And I'll give you an example of that's why we buy books. That's why we buy lots of success books. Even the books not accessible to the Philippine bookstores, we buy them. Because we need access to the minds of the people who have succeeded before we did. Okay? Like for example, this book, not in the bookstores. Okay? Social media made me rich. Okay. So let me proceed. I'm now going to announce to you guys I'm continuing to announce my seminar next year. Okay. So let me just show you the details of the event. So what's new in this seminar series? It's actually not a singular event. Before you even think about that, you now have access to the emotional whys. At the same time, what's updated is I will give you a brand new approach to becoming a virtual professional, okay? And also, I'll give you how you can overcome your doubts about being a virtual professional or a virtual assistant, because that's very important. The biggest doubt people have about this career is simply, is it for me? Number one. Number two, can I do it? Kaya ko ba yan? Para sa akin ba yan? And this is the same thing as in considering a girlfriend or a boyfriend. Kaya ko bang ligawan yan? Siya ba ay para sa akin? Parang fate. We think that way. So that's why there's tons of doubts about virtual assistant. Okay? And of course, finally, I mentioned already why you should pursue a virtual assistant job. Those are just the updated things regarding that. My seminar next year, somewhere in March. Now, the stuff that's brand new, okay, in regarding this live event in March next year is, yes, I'm going to put you in the shoes of an actual virtual professional. Most of the stuff that I've read, and most of the stuff that I have created, the books, I've made 4 books on virtual assistants, okay, already in the Philippines. And that's teaching you how to become one. But there's only one chapter in my book, Virtual Careers, that teaches you the day-to-day, what does a virtual assistant do? And even then, you don't actually see what they do. You see 1 o'clock, sleep, 2 o'clock, go to the movies, 3 o'clock, go home, 4 o'clock, go back to work. That's all you see. What you're going to see in this brand new event next year is how do you report like a virtual professional? Ano yun, report? Report. Because there is no more face-to-face with clients. And usually there's no meeting, not even an online meeting with clients. You need to be really good at reporting as a virtual professional. Which means you have to be skilled. So I will teach you how to report and how to, do this regular reporting like a virtual professional. Because this is a day-to-day thing that VAs or virtual professionals do. Now, this is a brand new thing I'm also going to teach you. How do you deal with newbie clients? Because believe it or not, you're a newbie, your client is probably also a newbie. Okay? And if you don't know how to manage newbie clients, you're crazy. Because you are going to create clients from hell. Okay? I'll give you an example of a newbie client. Ganto. By the way, in this conversation, the client is a newbie and the VA is also a newbie. Client says like this, I need this on Wednesday. Tapos, okay, I can do it on Wednesday. I'll have it done by Wednesday. Sabi mong ganon. Tapos, Sabi ni ano, sabi ni sabi ni client, no, I need it on Wednesday. Ay, sorry, mali ang kwento ko. Let's assume today. So, okay, I need it on Monday. Today yan. Yeah. Ayoko na ikwento na, sira yung joke ko. It's a joke, but it's real. Here's the story, I'll just tell it to you straight. Client says, I need this on Thursday. Tapos sabi mo, nagpapa-impress ka. Okay, I'll have it done by Wednesday. Sabi mo ganun. Kasi Thursday niya kailangan, di ba? No. I need it on Thursday. Yeah, that's why I said I can have it done by Wednesday. No, you don't understand. Sabi mo, okay, I'll give it to you next Thursday. Tapos sabi ng client, no. You idiot. Hindi niya sinabi yun. Pero I need it this Thursday. Tapos sabi mo, but today is Thursday. Yeah, that's what I mean. I need it today, Thursday. So, yung usapan na yun, kalokohan yun. Both the client and the VA talking about today and Thursday are total newbies. They don't know how to communicate. And you gotta learn how to avoid that. There's a lot of that. Okay? Another one is, I'll teach you how to convert misunderstanding to make your clients love you. This is a procedure that has worked very well for me. Okay? And making sure that clients actually perceive that they're giving. Kasi clients ang problema ganito. Bibigyan ka nila ng money to pay for your services. But at the back of their mind, they're thinking, is he working? Yan. Tapos, pag-send ka ng email, kulang. Yun ang problema doon. Pag kulang ang emails mo, kulang sa mga bagay na kailangan nila malaman, then clients won't love you. Even if you know you're working, you haven't communicated that you're working. And it's not the same as in work. Kasi sa work, you can just pretend to work and the boss is okay. Sa online, hindi. Okay. Now, I'm also going to introduce you to the best practices to reduce your mistakes as a virtual assistant. There's a lot of mistakes you can commit as a VA, and I'm going to show you the best practice, the best apps, the best procedures, the best exercises, the best tips for reducing your VA mistakes. Also brand new, I'm going to introduce you to the 10 different kinds of portfolios you can create as a virtual professional. Used to be you needed to create 10 PowerPoints with 100 pages each or 100 slides each. No longer the case. You have 10 different kinds of portfolios you can create, and you can pick whatever it is that your heart is drawn closer to, or you like, because not everybody is like cut out for PowerPoint anyway, especially now na nauso na ang mobile phone. When I created the PowerPoint portfolio, there was no such thing as mobile phones for careers. Okay, now pwede na. Alright, so let me move on. So ano ba? Oh yeah, let's talk about the actual event. The actual events happening in March is 5 days of access, content, and clarity. Access to me, access to my team of virtual professionals, and access to the content of the course, and access to clarity. 5 days of clarity. Why? Why is it clear? Because if you do a 1-day thing, 3-day thing, 2-day thing, it's not enough for the ideas to sink into your mind. Okay? It has to spend some time in your mind para magkaroon clarity. So that's why we have 2 online pre-events and 2 online post-event for follow-up. The pre-events prepares you for the upcoming 1-day full live events, okay? And then the 2 post-events prepare you to wind down and understanding and ask questions and all that stuff. So that's how we've been doing this for many years. The only variation we've done for this one, this is probably gonna stretch for before dinner, okay? We don't really end like 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. Mga before dinner, then pwede namin kayo i-let go. Okay? So what's so unique about this course? I'm gonna give you bonuses for this course. So I'm not calling it a seminar per se. It's actually a course because it's also accessible to those who are not in the Philippines. Yes, there's a live event. You will have access to the recording of the live event as well. But the bonus and the uniqueness of this course is I'm gonna give you new ideas weekly on how to talk to clients. And this is essential if you want to be able to talk to clients with great confidence. Pakitype nga, great confidence. Hindi lang confidence. You want to be, I relate to you. Gusto mong ganyan, heart to heart kayo ni client. Even if the client is not yet paying you, the client is just going to refer you to his friends, you want to be able to get that. So I have a course on giving you new ideas weekly, how to find the clients and how to talk to the clients and what to say to the clients, what to ask questions to the clients. And these are potential clients, mind you, not actual clients lang. Because you can't get actual clients if you don't have potential clients. So this is a brand new bonus for those who are joining my March seminar course, my course pala. Okay? Now, that's a bonus. That's a bonus. This is a separate course altogether worth about 5,000 pesos, this course, because this is an ongoing thing. You can back read and see there's a lot of links to go to find clients. In today's world, Upwork and free work and freelancer are not the only places to get the best clients. Increasingly, Upwork is becoming the best place to become a programmer or a developer. Okay? You're not a programmer, you're not a developer. So you need to learn how to access where in LinkedIn, where in Facebook groups, where, who, which one. And when you're in there, how do you behave like a professional, even if you're beginning, so you can increase your confidence, even if you're just on your day one of your freshman year. Okay? So this is very important, this bonus course. However, we're not done. I'm also going to give you a fast mover first to join bonus for those who are actually going to go the devotion to self, devotion to self-improvement, to devotion to ongoing learning. I'm gonna give you, bonus ko sa inyo ang aking Date with Freedom interviews. Actually, hindi siya interviews, live presentations. The live presentations of Date with Freedom, I'm gonna give this to you. This is valued at about 7,000 pesos. Ganyan. Okay? The live event recordings. This is professionally done. Okay? And on top of being professionally done, you can see the slides and the speaker in the same screen. It's really well done. And yeah, it features Brother Bo Sanchez, Dr. Sixto Carlos, a client, Annalyn Roque, a virtual professional agency, Rowan, who's a data scientist, Jay, who is in online travel agency, Liza, social media marketing. These are my students. They have been a good deal successful in their own right in this world of virtual careers, and you'll have access to the interviews, di pala interviews, sorry keep going, the talks. These are talks, by the way. These are talks. And before you say, okay, may talks ka, ganun. No, these are the talks that I help them create. So these are not just them making the talks. These are super high standard talks. And some of these are their first time nila magsalita. Galing agad. Ang galing agad. So you're gonna see Yuhan, Pinky, Rowell, Melvin, Rachel. You're gonna see their talks. Galing. Sobrang galing. And I'm not just boasting because I train them. I'm telling you that kasi even the crowd, about 100 plus people there, said ang galing talaga nila. And the reason why this is a fast mover bonus, not only is because the facts help you, but the stories of actual people will inspire you. You see that? The facts go here. The inspiration goes here. So if you're a fast mover, please make sure you join first when I announce the opening of this course. We're not yet open, okay? I'm just announcing the course to you guys, okay? And I'm so happy that you're here to listen to this because it's going to actually change your life. Just like it changed the life of Annalyn, Dr. Sixto, Brother Bo, Melvin, Rowell, Pinky, Yuhan, Rachel, Liza, Jay, Rowan. It's already changed their lives. You see their names, i-google nyo, i-Facebook nyo, tanongin nyo, totoo ba nag-talk ka sa Date with Freedom ni Jomar? And was that, magaling ka na ba noon? Or tinuruan ka ba ni Jomar? And all that stuff. Because that's one of the big things I do. I create leaders. Okay? I don't hold back, I create leaders. And if you're one of those people looking to become a leader, or a higher level leader, if you're already a leader, then you're in the right place. Okay? So please watch out for my next show. My next show is this Wednesday, this week, sa Wednesday. Para walang confusion, sabihin natin ang date. It's December 5. I'll see you on December 5. I'll tell you more about this, but so excited to announce to you guys my newest course, How to Start Your High-Paying Virtual Career 2019. It's a course for first-timers and those who want to level up and to get the updates and brand new details. Okay? That's it. Thank you so much. I'm gonna spend some 5 minutes for Q&A. If you wanna ask questions, I'll stay here. Okay. So my bonus for this is the how to find clients, how to find VA clients, how to find and talk to clients online. That's a actual separate course. It's a weekly course. So if you can understand this week's lesson, you can check out next week's lesson. It's a brand new thing. And for your fast mover first to join bonus, I'm gonna give you the Date with Freedom live event, stage recordings, and talks. Okay. So I do hope that helps you. I know it will help you in your VA journey. So this is your freshman course. Okay. So if you're looking for more advanced ones, we will be announcing them in the coming weeks. For the skills, we're gonna teach you Instagram marketing in another course. We're gonna teach you Facebook ads in another course. We'll let you know in the coming days, okay? But for right now, thank you so much. And yeah, please let me know if you have questions right now. 5 minutes for questions. Okay, I'm back. Tumigil yung mouse eh. Kay is asking, VC monthly mentoring. Sweetheart, ano yung VC monthly mentoring? Hindi ako masyadong clear. Ano yun? You're the second person to ask me about that. Shucks, ano kaya yun? Ano yung VC monthly mentoring? Diyos ko po. Hindi ko matanda. Okay. Natandaan ko na kung ano. I'll email you. Ano ba yan, monthly mentoring? Yeah, I'll email you, Kay, about it. Okay. Kaya hindi ko na matandaan tuloy kung ano yun. Natandaan ko na ano yung VC monthly mentoring. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Saan siya nakakalimutan ko? Question of May. Same kami ng last name, which is weird. What field in VA will I focus on, trying to see if I fit in this online job? The answer, May, to your question is, what are your offline skills? Also, what kind of behavior type you like when it comes to life? Ibig sabihin, at work, do you like numbers or people or things? You need to answer those kinds of questions. We call it a DIS desk, okay? Para we know accurately what kind of career you should be pursuing. So there are several kinds. You like certain things, you like certain topics or niches. Mahilig ka sa dogs, pets, yan. Mahilig ka sa things, technology. Mahilig ka sa people and relationships. That's a different personality kind of thing. Mahilig ka sa following, you don't want to rock the boat. Ayaw mo makapag-away. Okay? You want the approval of people. All that stuff. You need to take the DIS test first para we know what kind of career you should be pursuing. And we actually have a guide to doing that. To doing the DIS test, and then what kind of career you should pursue. You go to this link. I'm gonna give you the link para nandun na yung actual yung listahan ng careers pagkatapos mo i-take yung DIS test. Okay. You go to the mali. Yeah. You go to virtualcareersacademy.com/p/start, and that helps you find your career. Okay. And the question is, thank you so much. What to do if clients don't pay for your service and how to avoid them? Oh, Zook is asking if clients don't pay for your service. Depends on how long it's been. Okay. Normally, if you're a beginner, you can tell the client, hey, I'd like to get invoice mo sila 1 week, within 1 week, invoice mo sila. But before you get hired, you say, I'm gonna invoice you weekly. Is that okay? Sabi ng invoicing, sisingilin kita. Then gagamit ka ng invoicing app. Okay? Tapos, maghanap ka ng mga invoicing app sa internet. Gamitin mo siya para formal. If the client ignores your invoice, you resend the invoice. That's standard procedure. And then the client ignores the second one, you resend it again, and i-research nyo how to make a Dunning-Ladder letter so you know how to make singil. Because that's how companies make singil, using a Dunning-Ladder formula of letters. Dunning letters, sorry. Okay? That's how you make singil. Okay? To avoid clients who don't pay you, you simply do exactly what I said. Invoice them within a week. If they ignore you, don't work. If they ignore you, don't work. Another technique there obviously is to get on the phone and call them using voice or video. Because clients are usually walang access sa internet. Remember, America yan, hindi yan Singapore. Hindi yan access of internet everywhere. So if you're talking to a client na sometimes they go on ski trip, fishing trips, RV trips, wala silang internet. They don't really, or they go on a boat, they don't really, hindi sinasadya na hindi ka bayaran. So it's great to call them up on Facebook or get their landline para you can talk to them, or their cell phone, so you can talk to them and ma-feel mo naman sincere ba yung client o hindi. So do 1 week work, and then if you don't get paid, drop them or do Dunning letters. Okay. Tanong ni Ethel. Hi Ethel. For sophomore, yung new courses po ba on March offer po separately how to deal with newbie clients? Sa tanong ni Ethel, it's part of the course, yung how to deal with newbie clients. That's part of the course, how to start your high-paying virtual career. So, hindi siya offered separately. How do you know if a client is legit? Thank you for the question. There are several ways to do that. One of the biggest ways you should be doing is a Google search. And secondly is a Facebook search. And thirdly, a LinkedIn search. Grabe, no? Google search allows you to know if the client's business is actually existing online. Hihingin mo yung client name, business name, what's the name of his Facebook, and you do a search of both the person and the Facebook account na pinapamanage niya sa'yo. Because you don't get hired by a client na walang online presence. Kasi, hello, people who hire virtual assistants want the online presence. If they're hiding, then they're not gonna pay you. If they're hiding, yung wala silang online store, wala silang Facebook. Now, the thirdly is, if they're super beginners and they want you to create all that stuff, they should have at least LinkedIn. May LinkedIn sila. Makita mo hindi kasi sila nag-aral, mga kaibigan nila, sino may kalala sa kanila, at you get a feel if the client is actually the person you're talking to when you're doing a chat. Because, in the interview portion, you get to ask questions about the client. And of course, some of these questions, check mo kung yung mga standard stuff na akala mo hindi importante. Like, so where did you study? Tanangin mo si client. Kasi kung nagpe-pretend siya na siya yung someone else, mali sagot niya. Nakalagay sa LinkedIn, Boston University, tapos Oxford din nakalagay sa sinabi niya. So, alam mo, niloloko ka niya. Di ba? It's like validating people online. Same thing. YouTube, Google search, LinkedIn search, and Facebook search. Check out their company and name para malaman mo. And of course, it helps to work with them for a week lang only. Right? Di ba sabi ko, it has to be a week. Work for a week, and then invoice. Para may yung risk mo maliit lang. Kung duda ka kung legit siya o hindi. That's the service given to us by Upwork. Tinitingnan natin kung if they pay. However, Upwork is increasingly becoming a difficult place to go into. They don't really want newbies to go there. And increasingly, if you're not an app developer, a web developer, script developers, wala ka ng wala ka ng wala, hindi ka na importante sa sa Upwork. So wag na tayo mag-Upwork. I-reject lang nila. Account creation pa lang, rejected ka na. Okay? I tried creating an account there. I put in all my skills. Dami nun. Nireject ako. So, grabe, alam mo na. Kung ang dami-daming kong skills, hindi pa nila trip. No? I put in old skills and new skills, nireject nila yung account ko. Not because I wanted to get a job in Upwork. I didn't. I just wanted to go to the experience of getting a job in Upwork para nararamdaman ko yung nararamdaman ninyo. And sa totoo lang, nakakahiya. Hindi pa nila tinanggap yung account ko. Kasi they're really looking for, right now, developers. And even if I am a developer, I used to be a developer for many, many years. Hindi nila trip yung language na alam ko, which is C. Gusto nila yung mga Ruby on Rails, Perl, yan. And hindi na uso yun eh. Okay. Any more questions? I'll pause a bit, then I'll go for the last Okay, I'm back. Proceed with questions. Questions? My next Facebook Live is 9 o'clock on Wednesday. And the one after that is 9 o'clock on Thursday. Lahat this week. So I'll see you on Wednesday. Thank you, May. So, May, who are you married to? Hindi ko naman kilala eh. So, it doesn't matter. Why do we have the same last name? We'll find out anyway. Sige, thank you, May. For those who are, yeah, I'm gonna give an opportunity for those who are staying here to join us now dito sa May 2019. Okay. So I'm gonna give you the link to the one. Next time na lang. Okay, thank you so much for joining. I changed my mind. I'll show you the link later. And the pricing in the coming days. But it's enough for now for you guys to know the details. Stay tuned Wednesday. I'll see you Wednesday, everyone. See you Wednesday. Okay? I'll give you more details about this course and everything that you're gonna get here. Okay? Thank you so much. Tanong ni Ethel, is it parang mentoring po ba ito? Actually, yes. It's like a 3 months mentoring. Because on February, we're gonna do 2 live online. And then on March, we're gonna do a 1 live event na physical sa Manila. And then on April, we're gonna 2 online events. So essentially 3 months through and through. 3 buwan siya. So you get access to me for 3 months. So, yeah. So, that's even better than just attending an event. Tas aalis ka na, hindi ka nakilala na speakers. Okay? So, please make sure, if you are a beginner, you're in the freshman state, you are going to consider getting this to improve your life. Okay? Thank you so much. I'll see you on Wednesday for more details. God bless.